Okay, this is another honey jar spell I'm doing for someone, a client, very nice client. I have a petition on the brown paper, and I have their photographs, which are face to face with honey and all my oils. And I put some cinnamon stick and bits and pieces, some sugar granules in there, and some herbs. So I'm going to bind the couple with my, I've got a ring because we want the relationship to be exclusive. And I've got my little key, skeleton key with the word love on it. So I'm binding that towards me, and I'm going to tie that in a knot, 3 knots. So I did a breakup for this couple, not for this couple, but for the girl he's seeing, and this is to draw him back to the client. Okay, so that's what we have. So I'm going to get a jar. So I've cleansed the jar out with Florida water. You can sage it, or Florida water, even holy water if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not. So put it in like that. Okay. So I'm going to now add my honey, and I'm thinking out loud. I'm not really thinking out loud. I can't really say too much, but I'm basically saying that he must come back. Your mind, body, and soul will not be at rest until you're back with her. You love her. You only have eyes for her. You regret everything that has happened, and you just want to be with her. It's time to contact her. It's time to make a phone call. Contact her as soon as possible. Your dreams are of her. Through the day, your mind wanders. All you can think about is what she's doing. You really, really, really want to connect with her again, and you realize that you've made a very big mistake. I say things like that. And I'm going to add some red syrup into that as well. Just a second. Ooh, more like pink, but even better. So I want this jar to be very, very sweet. Okay. I'm asking as well the Holy Death for her help on this one, because I feel that's right. So I'm going to put in some traction spray. Open roads, because we don't want any blockages. If he's going to make contact, we want him to do that without any barriers. Some Come to Me oil. Some rosemary. Okay, and I'm going to put in some Damiana. Damiana is good for lust and love. It's even really nice if you burn it. Okay, the lavender, because we want them to get back together, and for everything to be different. We want everything to be better, so we want peace. Hibiscus flower, dried. Okay. I need some quartz crystals. My little chips of quartz crystals. Rose quartz. I want some balm of Gilead, just to make sure that she stays strong during this process, because balm of Gilead, it's a good healer. Some licorice root. And what else have I got? Catnip. Where's my catnip? Okay. I always think to myself that when cats take catnip, the way they go crazy I just really love it. It's addictive to cats, I think. So that's why I'm using it. Okay, this is, make sure it's coming out. This is that's my attraction oil. This is Adam and Eve. Okay, now I'm going to put some more chips of cinnamon in there, cinnamon stick. Keep your mind on the goal, always the end goal whilst you're doing this. I'm going to put some rose water in here. And I have made up a concoction of, it's like a conserve. It's a sweet, it's like a jam, but it's extremely sweet. So I'm going to put a spoonful of that in because this is very, very, very sweet. And I want the jar to be as sweet as possible. Okay. And these cherries have been dipped in alcohol and syrup, so they're very sweet too. I'm going to put some, this is a mix of cherry brandy and some red wine. It's very sweet red wine. And that's it, yeah. And I need rose petals. Always good for love. Okay. Okay, and I'm thinking, is there anything else I could put in? Because I think that's probably everything. I don't like to overload it too much. Just put a tiny bit more honey in there. Running out of honey. Oh, and one more thing. Confetti. I always put confetti at the top of these jars if we want commitment, true commitment. So I'm going to breathe into that a few times, and then I'm going to shake it, and I'll be burning a red tea light, and I'll vary the tea lights, like I said before, from like a blue to for healing of the relationship, to mend everything that's happened, with regards to him being with other people. That needs to be mended, it needs to be fixed before, a love spell. You have to go back to the root of the issue and fix that root problem before anything can manifest, in my opinion. People don't just miraculously change, so you really have to go back and figure out what went wrong and fix that. And so that's why I use the blue candles, red for the passion lost aspect, and pink for pure true love, that sort of thing. And also, I did pull a few of my oracle cards, and it's crazy how accurate these cards are. So the first card came up was a fair-haired woman, dark-haired man, hidden enemy, which is definitely her, diligence. So I think I'll explain in a minute. Diligence and good fortune. So the way I see it is, if we keep this going and we have faith in everything that we've done, I think it'll pay off, because the breakup, it does take a while for a breakup, as I keep explaining, but he's definitely going to feel it, because I don't want him to have any rest until he comes back to the client, because I just feel the situation, you know, it needs that push in that direction, and he needs to realize exactly what's happened and what he's done, and to come back, basically begging her to take him back. So that's what we want. So I can't understand this guy, what he threw away for a piece of, oh, I won't go into that again, but she's just disgusting. But so okay, that's the jar. I'm going to put this on Santissima's altar, and I will be working that every single night. I'm going to offer the candle to Santissima, and I usually say something along the lines of, Holy Death of the Red Cloak, I come here tonight to you I invoke. Bring my client the love she deserves, keep his fidelity and love preserved, open their communication and make this a reality, bring her peace of mind and his love in totality, soften this man's heart to share again their love since they were apart. Holy Death who does not judge, beautiful Death, hear my call, divine mother of the red soul. So I usually say that to her. So sorry for the glare of that, but I'll put that in there and then I'll put it on top of that. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing each night for the client until we see some results. I'm also going to work a puppet because I want to do some head work on him. I was going to work with Lilith on this, but the Holy Death is the one that I work with her in depth. So I work with her a lot. She's actually my matron, and she's the one that basically called out for this spell. So that's how I honor her. That's why I make these videos, because it honors her as well. You know, so it was just to I want as many people to know about her as well, because she gets a bad rap. So she does. So anyway, thanks for all the questions. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So whoever's left any questions that needs answering in the comments section. So my email is thehouseofmagick@gmail.com if you have any queries or questions. Thank you.